All right, everyone, welcome to Forex Market Monday, where we go through crypto more, it seems, and then traditional currencies as well, see if there's anything going on there. Every Monday, I set my alerts. This is how I trade the currency markets, where I just look at the charts, I set the alerts. When and if price hits me, then that's when I actually take a trade. So this is 90% of the work I do. Also, TradingView, as I launched this up to do this video, has a 70% off sale going on right now, which is pretty wild. I signed up for a quick affiliate program. I'm going to put that link in the description for crypto, FX, these markets that other softwares don't cover. There's no better charting platform out there, so definitely give them a shot in the link below. I got bought a full year for like $200. It's just ridiculous. Without further ado, we can get into this one. And let's just start with the dollar index. As you know, you just want to know what's going on with the dollar. I talked about this on a bit of the Friday episode where we had a big push up here, and then it looks like we're reversing back into this range. So if we fail into this range, then could it be a V bottom down, just like it was a V bottom up? Again, I don't think so, but I was wrong about this massive move up, so who knows? I would expect, again, a little bit of a pullback and then a push, right? A flush of weak hands. So, but we're going to keep that in mind when we're looking at other currencies. Gold is starting to pull back. So this is actually my plan on what I'm going to do here with gold. I put an anchored VWAP at this low, and then I generally zoom into a lower time frame chart. Sorry, get that VWAP actually nailed in, and you can see it's pretty much right here. It's right where we are on price. So what I'm going to watch for is if we get a couple 30-minute candles like this and a push higher, I may get back involved in gold. I bought a little bit kind of back in this area as we broke out here, but as we're coming back to that zone, I may pick up a little bit more just using that anchored VWAP for a little bit as well, right? Now we take a look at some of these other currencies. A lot of these are going to match the inverse of the DXY that I talked about, but the euro. So as the euro starts to bounce, which is again the inverse of that DXY, I'm watching to see if we can get up to this 106 round number right here. The reason for is that was prior resistance right here and support right here. So that would be an interesting zone. And now again, what I do is I set all these alerts on Monday morning, which I'm doing now, and then I just let them work. And if an alert comes through, then I go and I look at my currency charts and my crypto charts to see if there's something that I can take a trade against here. Aussie dollar just stuck in a range, so I don't really see too much here as well. The other currency I wanted to look at was the US dollar JPY. If the US dollar falls, talked about this on the Friday video, then this is something that I'm looking to short. So we've already broken down this trend line. We don't need that one. I just did it for example. So this one broke down as well. So what I want to see is I want to see a break of this hammer candle's low right here. And then again, zoom in on a lower time frame to see some sort of confirmation, because this could be one of those things where I want to trade on the side of the Bank of Japan, who at this area right here said enough. We're not letting you screw with our currency anymore. And now it looks like we're getting back up there. So if the dollar is going to get weak for this week or a number of days, then again, that's something that I want to look at as well. Canadian dollar, this would be the same kind of thing, right? If this starts to pull back, I'm looking at this area right here where it broke out of. You can see a break right here and a break right here. If we get back to that zone, that's the area that I want to take a look at. Aussie yen is another one to watch on the yen space, just because it doesn't have the dollar associated with it. And this is a carry trade, a big carry trade victim. Not nearly as much of a bounce because it hasn't had that dollar bounce associated with it. So if we can break, you call it 99.50. That's what I'm watching there on there. Now, right, we have a little bit of pullback on Bitcoin. This is kind of what I suspected and kind of what I thought would happen when it came to Bitcoin. Right, big push up, and then started to reverse down right before that $100,000 area. And the reason for that is because I think everybody in the world, kind of like what I was thinking, everyone was thinking, I'm going to sell at 100,000. Well, if everyone's going to sell at 100,000, then a lot of people are going to sell at 95,000, right? Where I sold somewhere, I think 92-ish. That could push as well. But we have Ethereum moving higher. So the Ethereum is pushing up here, whereas the dollar is pulling back. So now that we have Ethereum breaking out, it's probably time to start looking at some of these altcoins. And I'll talk about this a little bit like I did on Trader TV this morning, where what I'm doing is on names like Doge, where when it breaks through the anchored view app from all-time high, that is when I'm starting to take notice. We can line that up a little bit better. So this is the anchored view app from all-time highs that happened at 23, 24 cents. If we break names like this, so I'm watching. So one was TRU USD. I think I have them over here actually. Something I'm working on, I guess, teasing you guys as we go. Get rid of this and then push that down. TRU USD. Yeah, so this anchored view up from way back here, this all-time high. This one looks interesting. This JASYM coin also looks interesting. When names like Solana and all the big names have already moved, right? So they've already broken this anchored view up. Again, I'm looking for these names that look like they could catch up by breaking through this anchored view up from all-time high. So this is one that I'm watching. Mana, I talked about, and Mana was kind of the same play. That anchored view app wasn't from all-time highs, but it was from a very major high. So I bought a bit of this Mana or Decentraland at 43 cents. I'm still holding up here. I'm really going for it on these because I'm not trading these super big. I just don't have the guts to do that when it comes to these things. So I'm holding this. I bought it at 43 cents, right? My stop was at like 30 something cents. I still have that stop in place. And if it breaks up to a buck or wherever is the all-time high, that'd be or $4. That'd be fantastic. But I will sell half as things go as well. If they push up, if we get to those areas and we break through these areas right here, again, I'm going to sell half and then keep the rest. That's kind of what I'm doing with these things as the animal spirits arise. So I have a scan here in TrendSpider. I think I can share these. So I may put this in the link in the description below. Market scanner. And I just called it crypto. I think I can share these. Crypto AView app. And if I can, I'll put this in the link in the description below here, where basically I'm just saying I want the highest anchored view app in 300 days, which is as far back as they can go. I want all stocks that are near that anchored view app. And I'm just scanning through this list right here. There's that GASYM. And if they look like they're a nice clean break, like they haven't been there before and they're going to go through now, then that's the play I'm gonna make. So again, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'll figure out a way to share this and I'll put this in the link in the description below or in the Substack. So as always, if you want more content like this, if you want to see what I'm doing on the stocks from a day-to-day basis and you want to have access to the algorithms that I'm making, I'm working on ones for Forex, I'm working on ones for crypto, I'm working on day trading, I'm working on all kinds of algorithms. Right now we have 4 swing trading algorithms that are working fantastic for the US equity market. If you want access to the output of all of those and our Discord room where we chat about everything that's going on there, again, go to statsedgetrading.com, sign up for Stats Edge Pro, and I'll talk to you guys soon.